Hi, I'm Domin Dons from Belgium, living in Spain and sitting in the nice garden from Kelly and Tony. And I want to present the new adventure we're gonna do with Dental Mavericks. That's the cycling Sahara. The thing is also about this trip. If you did some trips before with the Mavericks, this one you can't miss, because this is something extremely good. I know the north of Morocco very good. The south also, I personally want to go always to the south, but the problem is the distance. So that's also why I let the people fly into Marrakesh. Then we don't have to cross the border and everything, and then I can collect you from the airport straight into the hotel in Marrakesh, have a nice welcome and feel the atmosphere for people who never went with us. It's exciting, something special, different, other culture, and from there start our trip. Yeah. So for day one, it's just we arrive there, and then the following day we stay in a really good hotel, 5-star hotel with swimming pool next to the main square of Marrakesh, where you can see some snakes and people are selling stuff and all those different colors. It's really beautiful there. So we're gonna see that the same evening when we arrive in Marrakesh. Yeah? Then the following day we head on direction the Atlas Mountains, and we do the Tijen Tishka. It's a pass, one of the highest pass in the Atlas what we can pass by car. We're gonna do that with a couple minibuses and trailers with the mountain bikes. And if we pass that pass, when we go down, we're gonna take the bicycles out of the trailers, and we're gonna do downhill. So the easy stuff. From the top of the Atlas Mountains, we don't follow the main route because we keep it nice and comfortable for the riders. We take the nomad routes. So the nomad route is that track direction Ait Benidou. That's the place where the people who traveled from the desert with their camels into Marrakesh to sell their stuff and load again their camels going into the desert. That's the route we're gonna take. Very beautiful. So.
And can spouses come? The partner of the dentist, can they come on the trip?
Yeah, that's also important, because we have a backup vehicle with us all the time. And if you're not into cycling, you can also do the trip in the minibus. If you want to do, for example, 10-15 kilometers a day, or 20 or maximum 50 kilometers, it's possible for everybody, and that makes it so nice, this trip also. So it's not only for people who really want to cycle. This trip is also made for people who want to enjoy the south of Morocco, want to enjoy the Atlas Mountains, they want to enjoy the desert, the stone desert and the dunes. And that's important to know also, that it is not only about cycling. Yeah. So when we the hotels also, like in Benidou, the hotels, they are all nice, cozy, typical Moroccan, not big, huge, but good quality, with a swimming pool. Yeah. Then the following day from there, that's day 2. Day 2, we follow the valley of the Dades. So that's a riverbed we have to follow, full with green palm trees, beautiful scenery, and we can decide there what piece we're gonna cycle and what not, because we have also a lot to do with the car, otherwise it's too many kilometers. Important on that part is also, they call it the Valley of the 1,000 Kashbas. Kashba, it means a fort, and the forts, the forts they made there, you're gonna they are still very intact, but you don't really see them. You have to look to them, because it's made in the same color as the mountains there. So suddenly you see that and say, oh wow, beautiful. And this is gonna happen all the time, because that's that part of the second day. Yeah, the 1,000 Kasbahs. Then we're gonna stay in that night in Tenerife, in a very nice hotel also. And then we have day 3. Day 3, that's from Tenerife we go cycling into Gorge de Todra. Gorge, the gorge, the word says itself in English. It's the Todra, it's a river, and it's the gorge, it's a river down and a little road next to it, what we're gonna cycle, and 2 big walls on the left and the right, with out of the mountains. So really, I talk about 150 meters high left and 150 right, and we're gonna cycle through that. Impressive, really very, very beautiful also. So and then from there we're gonna take the car again, and we go direction Merzouga. So we do first Erfurt, Merzouga, and Merzouga is well known because there are the sand dunes. The sand dunes are situated next to the border with Algeria, and that's gonna be also the place where we're gonna stay a couple nights, because this is so special. We're gonna cross the desert, but the most of the desert gonna be stone desert, and then we come in Merzouga, and there we're gonna have the dunes. Very beautiful. So there that night we stay in Hotel Ali El Cojo. Ali, that's the owner of the hotel. He lost his leg in a crash of Paris-Dakar, and he walks on sticks, and that's also why they call Ali El Cojo. He's limping all the time, you know. So he's a really nice man. He's gonna bring us then the following day. So that's day 5. We go the morning on camels, and we go do a trip of 2-3 hours on a camel into those sand dunes. In the middle of those sand dunes there are oases. Those oases, that's incredible, because there they have water wells, they have palm trees, so you see only sand, but high mountains, 100-150 meters high, and then suddenly you come on such an oasis where they put some tents up for us, and where we're gonna stay the night over. Not only the night over, we're gonna have there in the evening a nice meal. We're gonna have a hot shower, because there is a generator also. We're gonna do the drums, and also good to know, from those sand dunes, they are next to the place where we stay and sleep in those nomad camel tents. We can do skiing or snowboarding in the sand dunes. So it's good to know, you know. So it's something exciting that we put into it also. So if people don't want to sit on a camel, there are other possibilities. We can use quads also, go through the sand dunes. Then day 6. Day 6, that's getting out of the sand dunes again with those camels. They bring us back to the hotel. In the hotel we take the van, and then we drive back direction El Cogot. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's Cogot. But it doesn't matter. It's a beautiful town in the desert. If you really want to know what it's called, I'll let you know later. I tell Tony. But this is a town where our guide, the Moroccan guide, comes from. And he knows that area very well. We're gonna pass in the way to that town. We're gonna pass some Tuaregs tents. So where Tuaregs lives, and they're gonna show us also their wells and all that stuff. So there are still real Tuaregs there, trying to sell us something from them, you know. So, but it's very, very beautiful also. And then when we come in that town, we're gonna leave the car there and we're gonna cycle into the mountains, into the Atlas Mountains, and make a loop of 35 or 50 kilometers, whatever you want. People want to stay on the swimming pool, you can stay on the swimming pool. Everything is possible. But people want to cycle, we're gonna do a beautiful trip there, because our guide, it's from his town, and he knows, of course, the most beautiful places and the nicest people we can meet. So that's for day 6. And then day 7, that's the last day of the trip. We leave there in that town again, direction Ouarzazate. We follow the valley of the Dra. That's also a river full of palm trees, oasis, very beautiful. In Ouarzazate, that's very famous for his studios. Like Gladiator is made in those studios. Loads of famous desert movies are made there, but I don't know all the names. But we're gonna visit the studios and also visit the museum. And then from there we carry on. It's another 2 hours and a half in the car, back over the top of the Atlas Mountains. You see at the left side El Toubkal, the highest mountain of Morocco, 4,200 meters. And then we go into Marrakech again, staying in the 5-star hotel, luxury, nice beers, and back on basic to bring you the following day to the plane. So this is, in 10 minutes, explain a bit what it's gonna be, the trip, our 7-day trip. It's gonna be something unforgettable, I'm sure about that. So don't wait too long to book and enjoy us. Thank you very much.